What makes a true hero? Is it strength, victory, or is it the ability to believe despite failure, despite pain? He trained heroes, defied fate, and died with a smile. Holding on to a dream of peace he'd never lived to witness. This is the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Born in a hidden leaf village during the turbulence of war lived a young ninja called Jiraiya. Jiraiya entered the world not as a prodigy, but as a dreamer. He was loud, reckless and curious, but behind that carefree smile, Jiraiya was destined for greatness. Under the guidance of the third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, Jiraiya trained alongside two of the most gifted ninja of his generation, Tsunade the Slack Princess and Orochimaru the Cold Genius. Together they would become legends. But back then, they were just kids chasing strength in a world where war drowned out the silence of peace. It was during the chaos of the Second Great Ninja War that their names were carved into history. After a deadly battle with Hanzo the Salamander, the three were given a title that would follow them forever: the legendary Sennin of Konoha. Jiraiya's true journey was not on the battlefield, but on a path of prophecy. One day, during a training accident, he found himself transported to Mount Muyoboku, home of the Toad Sages. There, he met the great Toad Sage. The sage gave him a prophecy. You will train a child who will bring either peace or destruction to the world. That prophecy would haunt Jiraiya for the rest of his life. In search of this so-called child of destiny, Jiraiya wandered the world. He taught many, but none stayed with him, quite like the orphans he found in the village hidden in the rain. Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan. Three kids who experienced war, death, and loss. All three of them trained under his wing, but Nagato was a bit special, as he possessed the Rinnegan, an eye of godlike power. For a time, Jiraiya believed he had found the one, but fate had other plans. They took different paths, and Jiraiya learned that all three of them died. But Jiraiya never gave up hope. Returning to Konoha, he trained a new student, Naruto Uzumaki, a loud, brash, unpredictable boy who reminded him so much of himself. Together, they laughed, trained, and lived many adventures. Jiraiya taught Naruto not just how to fight, but what it meant to dream, to protect, and to believe in something greater. But dark clouds were gathering. The Akatsuki had begun hunting the Jinchuriki, those cursed with tailed beasts, and Naruto was next on their list. The name of the leader of this criminal organization was Pain. Someone claimed to be a god. When the time was right, Jiraiya went alone into the Rain Village, determined to confront Pain and uncover the truth. There, he found two of his old students. Konan was the angel, and Yahiko was the one called Pain, the savior of the world. He faced his former students in a desperate battle, but there was one thing that he didn't know. Pain had a secret. All this time, Jiraiya thought he was fighting Pain and his comrades, who all possessed Rinnegans, but in reality, it was one man against 6 dead bodies, controlled by one soul. The one soul was Nagato, the young boy with the Rinnegan eyes. With his powers, he was controlling 6 corpses, and one of them was the dead body of Yahiko, his old friend. Jiraiya fought with all his strength, and managed to uncover the truth behind Pain's true identity. He fought bravely, and managed to control the battle with his experience. But it was too late. Nagato was one step ahead, and dealt fatal damage to Jiraiya. Jiraiya had one last deed to do. Before Pain sent him to the land of the dead, Jiraiya sent a coded message back to Konoha. That message was the last thing Jiraiya could do for Naruto and the village hidden in the leaves. Jiraiya died with a smile. He realized his role in this prophecy, and that the child that would bring peace to the ninja world would be Naruto Uzumaki. His last words still echoes in the hearts of everyone. A shinobi's life is not measured by how they live, but what they accomplish before their death. looking back, my life has really been full of nothing but failure. Continually rejected by Tsunade, not being able to stop my friend, and unable to protect either my student or my mentor. Compared to the great deeds of the Hokage, my actions are all trifling, insignificant things and deeds. I wish I could have died like each of the Hokage. A tale is only as good as its final turn of events, a plot twist, and mistakes are an important part of a plot too. I lived my life always believing that the lessons I learned are what honed me. I swore I had accomplished a deed so great that it would obliterate all my failures. I would die a splendid shinobi. At least that's how it was supposed to go. But my tale ending like this. The great Lord Elder prophesied that I would be the one to guide the revolution, a person who would make a great choice that will bring either peace or destruction to the world of the shinobi. I thought I would defeat pain, stop the Akatsuki, and save the world from destruction, but in the end, I failed that too. How pitiful. How sad that this would be the end twist to the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. What a worthless story it turned out to be. If you like the story of Jiraiya the Gallant, consider hitting the like button and subscribe to never miss my new videos. My name is Steven and I'm a Noob artist. Here you will find storytelling and drawing content. I'll see you in the next one.